All right, you guys, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour we're going to be practicing our reading and pronunciation as we read through a short story. This is an advanced reading class. We'll be taking a look at larger sections of the story and reading through those. As we do, I'll go through and work on some corrections with you. Okay. The link to the story is in the class material section. And the Google chat box is right now. All right, very good. Let's see who we have in class so far. Hi there, Araceli. How are you? Araceli, can you hear me okay? All right, let's go to Osama. Hi there, Osama. How are you?
Hello. Hi.
Hi, Osama. Welcome back to class. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. Thank you, Chad.
Very cool. Let's see. Araceli, let's check your mic again.
Yes, I'm here now. How are you?
Awesome. I'm doing well. Thank you. Good to see you again.
Thank you.
Okay. We also have Victor. Hi there, Victor. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. How about you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Nice to have you here.
Glad to see you.
Okay. Let's see here. Eduardo. Hi there, Eduardo. Welcome to class.
Thank you very much. How are you?
I'm doing great. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Okay, and let's see. Amparo. Hi there, Amparo. Welcome to class. Nope, I didn't hear you. I saw you unmute yourself, but it's probably still loading.
Now, can you hear me?
Oh, there we go. Yep, I can. Hi there. Okay, you guys. Let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to start off with Victor, and the link is in the chat box. So go ahead and open that up. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Hands of a Killer. Sorry, guys. Yeah, most that are nice and long for us to read, they have to do about killing or something like that. All the ones about butterflies and horses and prancing, they're all really short, and so we never get to read the beautiful ones. All right. Victor, let's this first paragraph, and I'll have you read down to here where it says Christie novel. Actually, come down to novel.
The shape and size
down right here. That'll be.
Oh. Okay. The shape and size of your hands tells you what sort of person you are, said the old lady seated on the lower berth in the train, wrapped in black and blue, looking ominous and like a rounded, cozy hen. Wisps of black hair, peppered with white, escaped from a straggly hair, net as sharp, penetrating eyes peered out from underneath shaggy gray eyebrows. Deep furrows outlined her brow, while fine crow's feet illuminated her aging countenance. The train shrieked, passing brown and yellow hay and corn fields, heading towards the rice paddies of Andhra Pradesh. There was no wind, just a slight breeze, heralding the hot summer months ahead. The windows were left open, and beside sat my twin, Natasha Thakur, reading an Agatha Christie novel. Natasha was a great fan of the mystery writer and aspired to read all her novels.
All right, that was really awesome. You had a lot of really interesting and complex words. You did really well, Victor. Nice job. Let's take a look here. Let's go to mystery. Give me a short I here instead of mystery. Mystery. Good. All right, let's try this word here. Heralding instead of herald. Okay, heralding.
Heralding.
Very nice. Okay, this word here is illuminated. So our stress is right here. Instead of illuminated, it's illuminated.
Illuminated.
Awesome, very good. Next is underneath. Watch your R there. Instead of underneath, underneath.
Underneath.
Good, good. And the last one, I believe. Okay, size of your hands. Okay, size of your hands. Try those 4 words.
Size of your hands.
Okay, very good. Very good. Nice job, Victor. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
No problem. All right, let's continue here. Let's see. Samira, how are you?
Hi. Hi, everyone.
Hi there. Good to have you here in class.
Thank you.
All right, Samira, let me have you read from Natasha was munching. Finish the paragraph. Read this next paragraph, and this one as well, down to look at them, please.
Okay. Natasha was munching a biscuit and reading, her feet propped up on the berth. How exciting, breathed my cousin, Sonia, and sat down on the opposite berth and held out her left palm. Manisha, come down, she said, looking at me, perched on the upper berth like a monkey. I sighed and swung my short frame down the sides, descending like a lunger. I shook my head and sat down next to Sonia. My talkative cousin was older to me by a difference of a year, and she considered herself my guardian. Can you really tell what a person is like? My twin jumped into the conversation. Natasha waved her novel aside and running her long fingers through her hair, whispered to both Sonia and me, I bet our neighbors are murdered. Look at them.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the word murderers. Okay, so we're going to bounce on this first R into another one. Murderers. Good. One more time. Murderers.
Murderers.
Okay, very good. Next, considered. Considered. Try that.
Considered.
Okay, nice job. Next up, we have breathed. Okay, so this is a long E and a voiced TH with a D sound at the end. Okay, so instead of breathed, it's
breathed.
Good, good. One more time. Breathed.
Breathed.
All right, very good. Next up is biscuit. Now the U is not going to be, okay, so instead of biscuit, it's biscuit.
Biscuit.
Okay, very good, very good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, next up is Osama. Osama, please read from I looked and truthfully.
Okay.
Okay. Finish this paragraph and read down to. Let's see here. So 1, 2. Okay, read down to here where it says.
Okay. I looked, and truthfully, the couple's appearance did appear rather mysterious and frightening. They were Muslims, seemingly uncultured and not well educated. The wife, Noor, seemed pretty enough, I thought. Noor was my height, which is 5 feet and 3 inches, with an olive complexion, high cheekbones, and gentle manner. She was dressed in a loose yellow silver suit and had her hair tamed into a small bun. She looked to be in her late 20s. I communicated my observations and assumptions to my twin, Natasha, from behind Sonia's back. Out of the three of us, I was the observant one with a creative mind and high intelligence level according to the various EQ tests done during my early school days. Unfortunately, I did not put this intelligence to use when it came to books.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the word use. Now this is going to be an unvoiced S. Okay.
Use.
To use. To use.
To use. Okay, to use.
Okay, good. This word here is pronounced intelligence. Okay, so our stress is right here. Intelligence.
Intelligence.
Okay, one more time. Intelligence.
Intelligence.
Okay, very good. Next up, we have the word excuse me, IQ tests. IQ tests.
IQ tests.
All right, very good. Let's go to the word communicated. Communicated.
Communicated.
Very good, very good. Next is, okay, so let's practice combining. So we're going to say tamed into a small bun.
Tamed into a small bun.
Okay, very good. And the last one for you is couples. Use more of an sound here instead of ka, couples. It's ka, couples.
Couples appearance.
There you go. Very good. Very good. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you, Chad.
No problem. All right, let's continue here. All right, let's go to Nader. Okay. Please read from and welcome to class, Nader. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Okay, so finish this paragraph. Read this next one here. Down to, let's go to Haughty Princess.
On the contrary, my fraternal twin, who was 2 inches taller than me and a few kilograms lighter than me, had a penchant for burning the midnight oil and doing our parents proud. Sonia was more like me, I thought. I transferred my wandering attentions to the male occupant in our aisle. Noor's husband was short and stocky, balding with stained crooked teeth. He had a foul temper, which all of us had witnessed when he had yelled using abusive language at the tea vendor aboard on the train. He was clad in an ill-fitting dirty white kurta and a dark-colored trouser. Hawaii slippers and a red checkered kerchief tied around his neck completed his attire. He was chewing pen and had unkempt oily hair curling down his neck. Why couldn't he shave before he got up on the train? Said Natasha, turning up her nose like a haughty princess.
Okay, very good. All right, let's take a look at this last little bit here. So this is going to be haughty. Instead of haughty, it's haughty princess. Okay, so both the C and the double S are going to be unvoiced S's. Haughty princess.
Haughty princess.
Okay, very good. Next up is the word attire. Right here. Stress at the very end. Attire.
Attire. Attire.
Okay, very good. Okay, now, some of you, when you see a double T, you automatically think that we are going to pronounce that as a D sound or a flap D, T. Okay, but the time we do not is when it is receiving the stress. Right here, it is helping this vowel with the stress. So that's why I'm not saying attire, it's attire, because the stress is at the end of the sentence using those T's. Okay.
I see.
All right, let's go to. Okay, this word here, Hawaii. Hawaii slippers.
Hawaii slippers.
Okay, very good. Next up is the word yelled. Okay, so here we're going to practice the L. Instead of yelled, it's yell. Curve the tongue down and towards the front of the mouth. Yelled.
Yelled. Yelled.
There you go. Very good. Very good. Okay. Next we have the word crooked. Okay, so crook is not a verb. Okay, this is going to be an ad going to follow the ed ending rule. So instead of crooked teeth, this would be crooked teeth.
Crooked teeth. Crooked teeth.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the R sound here in this word. Most of your R's were really good. Okay, we did have this one here, so it's transferred. Okay, use a CH at the very beginning. Transferred.
Transferred. Transferred.
Good. Nice job. Next up is thought. Okay, give me a good TH at the beginning with an ah. Thought.
Thought.
All right, very good. And the last one here, okay, words that are going to be similar, okay, in other languages and whatnot, are hard to pronounce. Okay, so instead of kilograms, it's kilograms. Kilograms. Try that.
Kilograms.
Okay,
Kilograms.
give me a good R. Grams. Kilograms.
Kilograms. Kilograms.
Great. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, let's go to see, Eduardo.
Yes.
All right, Eduardo, please read from I shrugged. Okay, and read these one-liners, and then let me have you read down to here where it says keenly at Sonia, please.
Okay. I shrugged. Frankly, his appearance had a jarring effect, and I hoped that a situation would never arise during our one-way day journey when any of us had to converse with him. He looks like a prickly hedgehog, I commented primly. I don't think they are husband and wife, though. Really? I left my sentence unfinished. I think she's Muslim, but not he, and they don't seem like a married couple at all. Really? They seem more like lovers. My twin ended, nodding her head. I shook my head thinking, what did Natasha, a mere 15-year-old, know about married couples and lovers? I conveyed this thought to my knowledgeable twin, who simply smiled and said, I read books, don't I? I know. Books are a source of invaluable knowledge. Natasha, please, said Sonia, squirming like an eager fish between the two of us. You will be a great musician, said the old lady, gazing keenly at Sonia.
Okay, very good. All right, now, Eduardo, you are from Spain, I would imagine.
Yes.
Okay. So with your S's, okay, it's important to open your mouth up just a little bit, okay, because here with your S's, you're pronouncing a Spanish S, okay, meaning when you're saying, for example, the word Sonia, you're saying Sonia, okay, which comes out to sound a little bit more like an SH. Okay, so instead of Sonia, it's Sonia. So when you pronounce your S's, okay, I want you to think of widening your mouth just a little bit. Okay, you don't want to go do this. Okay, but widen the mouth out. Okay, and the difference is when you pronounce sh, your tongue is curved up. Okay, Sonia. All right, and that's the Spanish S. When you're pronouncing a unvoiced S in English, it's down. Okay, so point your tongue down at the bottom of your teeth. These ones right here, down at the bottom. Widen your mouth out and Sonia.
Sonia.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're almost there. Okay, so widen the mouth out a little bit instead of Sonia.
Sonia.
Yes,
Sonia. Okay.
that's it. That's the S sound. Okay, it'll be tricky to overcome. Okay, it'll be tricky to overcome, but you have to work on it. It's the position of your tongue. Remember, tongue down, mouth out, or the lips widen just a little bit. Okay. Let's take a look at some other words. Okay. All right. This word here. This is gazing. Okay. Long A sound. Gaze. Gazing.
Gazing.
Good. Good. Next up, we have please. This is going to be a voiced S at the end. Z. Please.
Please.
There you go. Good. Okay. Next we have. Okay. Now we're going to bring the S's back into the picture. Okay. So we have an S at the beginning and an S at the end. Okay. Tongue down, mouth wide. Source. Source.
Source.
Good. Good. One more time. Source.
Source.
Okay, good. Let's try this. Books are a source of invaluable knowledge.
Books are a source of invaluable knowledge.
Good, good. Yeah, keeping that tongue down, mouth a little wider than usual. Okay. All right, let's go to married couples instead of married couples. Couple, it's married couple.
Married couple.
Okay, very good. Let's go to prickly. Okay, prickly hedgehog. Prickly.
Prickly hedgehog.
Okay, one more time. Prickly hedgehog.
Prickly hedgehog.
Okay, very good. Give me a good V sound here. Converse.
Converse.
Okay, very nice. And last one here is appearance instead of appearance. Okay, appearance.
Okay, without diphthong. Appearance. Yeah. Okay.
One more time. Appearance. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, good. Now, you guys, I did not pre-read this story. Okay, if it gets any crazier with, I just don't like ignorant stories that make allegations and things like that about going on that way. Then I'll find another story. Okay, but yeah, we'll see where it goes. Right. All right, Adeseli, you are next. Let me have you read from I Let Out. Okay, finish this paragraph. And let's see here. Let's have you read down to newspapers, please.
Okay. I let out a hoot of laughter. The husband on the opposite upper berth looked down at me with smoldering eyes and said, "Shut up." I stuck out my tongue. I dislike train journeys, and if one had unpleasant company, it became more unbearable. Why couldn't this fellow be more like those two men in dark suits looking suspiciously like mafia men, quiet and pleasantly aloof? The two side berths were occupied by the two men in dark glasses and shiny black boots. They seemed to be reading the morning's newspapers. One of them, Tweedledee, was reading the main section of Times of India, while the other, whom I had christened Tweedledum, after the character in the book Alice in Wonderland, was perusing the Economic Times. But my active, imaginative mind told me that they seemed to be watching all of us rather than reading their newspapers.
Okay, very good. Let's take a look here. First up, we have pursuing. Our stress is right here on this U. Pursuing.
Pursuing.
There you go. Okay, very good. Next word here. This is an ED ending. So this is christened. Christened.
Christened.
Okay, instead of christen, N. Use an N sound. Christened.
Christened.
There you go. Nice job. This word here, we're going to use a long A sound. Instead of man, it's may. Okay, this is a diphthong. A, may, main section.
Main.
Okay, very nice. Next we have the word occupied. So our stress is at the very beginning. Occupied.
Occupied.
Very good. Next, instead of suspiciously, this is suspiciously.
Suspiciously.
Okay. Now, with this here, we have this form many times throughout English where it's an IOUS. Okay. We don't pronounce all of those vowels. Okay. So instead of saying suspicious, it's suspicious. So that this CIOUS, this is shus, like an SH, U, and an S. Shus. Suspicious. Suspiciously.
Suspiciously.
There you go. Good. One more time. Suspiciously.
Suspiciously.
Okay, very nice. Instead of unpleasant, this is a short E sound. Unpleasant.
Unpleasant.
Very nice. And the last word here is tongue. Instead of tongue, okay, it's an sound. Tongue.
Tongue.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'm reading their newspapers. All right, let's go to Amparo. Their windows. Okay, finish his paragraph. And let's see here. Okay, let's have you read down to money-making skills, please.
Their windows were down and both of them had placid watertight facial expressions, so immobile that I was afraid that a tiny smile could cause their faces to crack. In front of me the old lady continued with her task diligently. I stretched my legs and yawned, listening half awake to ensuing chatter. Obviously this old lady was joking. Otherwise, Sonia and a musician? It was laughable. Sonia was not musically inclined at all. I blinked. What was this old lady doing on this train bound for Hyderabad? In a flash it dawned upon me. This whole thing was a set-up to fool somebody. The old lady with her theatrical style, the two Siamese twins in their dark suits keeping watch over us. And what about us? The three teenage girls and the highly odd muslin couple. I yawned again. Train journeys made me drowsy. After Sonia, she saw Natasha's hand and promised her good money-making skills.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the word whole. Okay, so make sure to pronounce this H here. So this whole thing.
This whole thing.
Okay, very good. Next up is dawned instead of downed. Okay. In a flash, it dawned upon me.
In a flash it dawned upon me.
Okay, very good. Next up is laughable instead of laughable. It's laughable.
Laughable.
Okay, very good. And your last one here. Okay, half awake. Okay, make sure to pronounce this K here. All right, so listening half awake to the ensuing chatter.
Listening half awake to ensuing chatter.
Okay, nice job. Nice job. Thank you, Amparo.
Thanks.
All right, let's go back to the top with Victor.
Okay.
All right, Victor, please read from Natasha. Natasha chuckled. Okay. Okay, let me have you read down to here. Feeble excuse, please.
Natasha chuckled and insisted that I show mine. The old lady looked, and then stared at me without speaking. Well? Natasha demanded. The old lady shook her grey head and mumbled, "They have to develop still." Natasha laughed and said, "That's not true. You told mine, and I am the same age as her, so her hands must be developed too. Come on, tell." "Please," Sonia chimed in. But the old lady remained tight-lipped. I frowned, looking at my hands. What had the old lady seen about my character from the shape of my hands? Hands need to develop. That sounded like a feeble excuse.
Okay, nice job. Nice job. Let's go to an ed ending here. Okay. The old lady remained tight-lipped. Try that.
The old lady remained tight-lipped.
Okay, very good. Next we have the word chimed. This is a long I sound. I, chimed.
Chimed.
Very good. Next is the word shook. Right here instead of shook. Okay, the old lady shook her gray head.
Shook. Lady shook her gray head.
Very good, very good. And your last word is insisted. Right here, give me short I's. Insisted.
Insisted.
Okay, very good. Nice job, Victor. Thank you.
Thank you, Chad.
No problem. Okay, let's continue. Samira? All right, Samira, please read from Here Come the Others. Finish this paragraph. Have you read down to here where it says at all happy. Please.
Okay. Here come the others, said Sonia and gestured toward the group shyly, making their way to our aisle. Obviously, the skills of the old lady had acquired fame and everyone now wanted to have a bite of the pie. After us came the people from other compartments, and soon as evening fell, they all scattered like chickens and went home to their berths. She had assigned one with the fortune of a storyteller. Vivid imagination, she said. She told another that he had the hands of a leader. She assigned another to the fortune of a laborer thanks to the peculiar shape of his hands. He was not at all happy.
Okay, very good. 3 words. Okay, you're very close on this word here. So your U was really good. That's actually the part where most people mess up. They say peculiar, but you got that right. So, but we want to pronounce the E and the A here at the end. Peculiar, peculiar, peculiar. Try that.
Peculiar.
There you go. One more time. Peculiar.
Peculiar.
Very good. Next up is acquired. Acquired.
Acquired.
Very nice. And your last word here is gestured. Okay, so let's switch the T to a CH sound, and the UR is going to be an ER sound. So it's gestured.
Gestured.
One more time. Gestured.
Gestured.
Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you. Okay. Next up is Osama.
Okay.
All right, Osama. Let me have you read from Tell Mine.
Okay.
Down to here where it says we're like small slits. So Tell Mine down to we're small and like slits.
Small slits. Okay. Tell mine, said the husky, well-bred voice of our mysterious Muslim wife. I sniffed. The scent of jasmine came strongly to me. Out of the corner of my eye, I detected a faint movement and glanced up. The husband was climbing down to join us. The old lady sniffed and glanced furtively at the two men and then shook her head slightly. I frowned and thought, were they her bodyguards? You have small, delicate hands, said the old lady slowly. That we all can see, snapped the husband. Yes, he was now sitting next to his wife and leaning forward. His eyes, I noticed, were small and like slits. He ran a red tongue over a pale, dry lips. Okay, sorry.
Just still there? All right, no worries, no worries. All right, good, good. Okay, let's take a look at a couple parts here, or a few parts here. Okay, so that we all can see. So here, that we all can see. So first up, I want to change can to kun. All right, to kun. Right.
Yeah.
And nice job with that. So that we all can see. Try that.
That we all can see.
Good, good. Nice job. Okay. Next is the word furtively. Okay, right here. So our stress is at the very beginning. Let's switch this T to a flap T. Furtive. Furtively.
Furtively.
One more time. Furtively.
Furtively. Furtively.
Okay, very good. And the last one is climbing. Okay, so long I sound. Instead of climbing, it's I, climbing.
Climbing. Climbing.
Good, good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Chad.
No problem. Very good. Let's see here. Our next reader is Nader. Okay, Nader, please read from He Ran a Red Tongue. Okay, finish this this paragraph. Read this next one. And let me have you read down to let's have you read. Yeah, go ahead and finish this up. So down to acting indeed, please.
He ran a red tongue over pale, dry lips, and I was reminded of a snake. He reached into his left coat pocket and pulled out a beady and stuck it between his lips. I continued to watch as he lit the beady and puffed, revealing yellow, pain-stained teeth. I shuddered. The old lady did not even bat an eye and continued in her monotonous voice. It means that you are easily swayed by other people. You can be manipulated into doing things which you don't want to. She cocked her graying head to her right and murmured dreamily, "These are the hands of an actress."
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to
nonsense.
the
Sorry. Nonsense.
Okay, if you want to continue, that's fine. Go ahead.
Nonsense, roared the husband and snatched his wife's palm from the old lady's grasp. You talk rubbish. Acting indeed.
Okay. All right, very good. All right, let's go to roared. Okay, let's try that. Roared the husband. Roared the husband.
Roared the husband. Roared the husband.
Okay, very good. Okay, let's try this word here. This is murmured. So the UR and the ER will both be, UR and the UR will both be ER sounds. They'll sound exactly the same. Murmured.
Murmured.
Very good, very good. Next up is cocked. The word here is cocked.
Cocked.
Very good. This big word is pronounced manipulated. Manipulated. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Next up is monotonous. Monotonous. Right here. Stress. Monotonous.
Monotonous.
Okay, good. Now, the actual way that we pronounce this, okay, is we drop the T. It's monotonous. Monotonous. Yeah, so
Monotonous.
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 There
Sorry.
you go. Yeah, it's a challenging one, and the main reason why we do that, you guys, is because we have a T, we have an ON right after that T, and so we can do that. Okay. All right.
Mon-
Monotonous.
monotonous. Monotonous.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Next up is shuddered. Watch your R here at the very end. Shuddered.
Shuddered. Shuddered.
Okay. Very good. And we have the word left. Okay. So here you had said lift. Okay. Pushing your tongue in the way in the back of your mouth. Push it forward. Left.
Left. Left.
Okay.
Left.
So he reached. So instead of reached, he reached into his left curta pocket. Try that.
He reached into his left curta pocket.
There you go. Very good. Very good. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's continue here with let's see, Eduardo.
Yes.
Okay, Eduardo, please read. I thought. Okay, finish this paragraph. This next one here, and let's have you read down to had drained of color, please.
Okay. I thought, wasn't that a nice prediction? Actresses had money, power, and fame, but obviously this had upset her husband. He, it seemed, didn't care for these things at all. But the old lady was talking still. Your hands are telling me that you have recently helped someone to perform an evil task. You have acted to give everyone the wrong impression. You are still acting. She got no further as the husband had jumped up and was yelling like a maniac. Enough, you old fool. Stop this nonsense. I started, and Sonia murmured, now why get so upset? Just take it as a joke. The wife had gone pale, looking white and as a sheet. Sheet, I observed. Even her lips had drained of color.
Okay, very good. Okay, all right. Let's go to the word observed. Okay, give me a good V here at the end. Observed.
Observed.
Very good. Okay. Yeah, and you got that right with a long E sound. Sheet.
Yeah.
Okay, that's always a fun one. Okay. All right. Let's go to. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Just take it as a joke. Okay. So just take it as a joke. Try that.
Just take it as a joke.
Very good. Okay. Next up is husband had jumped up. Okay. So the husband had jumped up. All right. So we have a lot of D's at the end here. Okay. Let's try it out, and I'll give you a trick and see if it helps you out. The husband had jumped up. Try that again.
The husband had jumped up.
Okay, one more time. The husband had jumped up.
The husband had jumped up.
Okay, very good. Yeah. So, husband had. So with this D and the J here, you're basically going to mush those together like you had. Had jumped. Had jumped. Okay, so I'm not going to complete that D. Okay. Here at the end, I'm actually going to combine the N and the D sound. The husband had jumped up. Okay, is how I would say that. Okay, so I'm hiding that D and I'm hiding this D, and this T is being combined in with the word up. Okay.
Jumped up. Yeah.
All right, and last one here for you is react wasn't. So wasn't. So instead of wasn't, okay, this is going to be a voiced S sound. Was, wasn't.
Wasn't.
Give me a Z. Wasn't. Wasn't that a nice prediction?
Wasn't. Wasn't.
There you
That's
go.
a nice
There you
prediction.
go.
Okay.
Huh? Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
Good.
I
Nice
have
job.
problems with
Nice
the
job.
S and Z. Yeah.
Yeah, they're challenging. They're challenging, especially speaking Spanish from Spain.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Step
right.
by step.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
What's that?
Step by step, I said. Thank you.
Yeah. No. Yeah. You're doing just fine. Doing just fine. Okay. Let's go to Araceli. No. Yeah. Every there's another person that I know who has a name that's very. Time I say your name, Araceli, I think I'm saying it wrong, so I have to check it. Oh man. Okay. All right. Let me have you read from She Looked. Okay. Finish the paragraph. Read this next one, and so that'd be 3 and a bit. So it's 1, 2. Okay. Let me have you read down to here where it says the tirade continued, please.
Okay. She looked, I thought, frightened. But why? Surely everyone knew that this was just a way of passing time. The husband was waving his hands and threatening dire consequences to the old lady. She remained the only calm entity in the raging tempest. She caught the husband's hand and looked up with startled eyes. Now you leave my hand alone. Don't know where such people come and create havoc? These are the hands of a killer, said the old lady with her eyes closed. Oh Allah! cried the wife, hands to her bosom. Akash, she knows. The husband turned on his wife with bloodshot eyes and barked. Shut up! Not another word. Your hand tells me that you recently killed an innocent person. The tirade continued.
Okay. All right. Let's take a look here at this last part. So this is the tirade instead of tirade. Okay. Tirade continued with an ed ending. The tirade continued.
The tirade continued.
Okay. One more time. Push the tongue down on that R. Tirade. The tirade continued.
The tirade continued.
There you go. Nice R. Good. Next up is the word havoc. Okay. So our stress is at the very beginning. Havoc.
Havoc.
Okay. Very good. Next up is the word startled. Right here. Startled. Startled.
Startled.
Okay, one more time. Startled.
Startled.
Okay, good. Next we have the word rage. Okay, so this is a J sound here. The raging tempest. The raging tempest.
Raging tempest.
One more time. The raging tempest.
The raging tempest.
Okay, good. Next up is the word threatening, right here. Threatening. Try that.
Threatening.
One more time. Threatening.
Threatening.
Okay. Now, the way that I actually say this word, okay, is threaten. Threatening. Okay. So I swallow the T. This is an American pronunciation. Not very many British say it. Okay. It's threaten. Threatening.
Threatening.
Good. Good. Nice job. And the last one here. Okay, this word here is surely. The S at the beginning is going to be an SH sound. Instead of surly, it's sure, surely.
Surely.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see here. Amparo, let's have you finish this up, okay? Oh, and you wanted me to say the word wisps?
Yes, you know the end with S, wisps. In that case, we don't pronounce the P so explosive.
Yeah, it's not. You're not going to say ps. Okay, it's wisps. So it's really quick. Your lips are basically going to touch and to stop the sound. Wisps.
Wisps.
Okay, so it's, yeah, just like that. Okay, so you're in the S, your lips close, and then they open up again. That's how you're going to create that sound. Wisps. Okay? Uh-huh. Very good. All right. Okay, so here. Okay, so please read from Akash. Finish. Okay, let's have you read these one-liners. So that would be 4. Okay, down to here. White and pinched, please.
Okay. Akash, how does she know? Said his wife, now trembling like a leaf. Shut up, both of you. Both of you. The husband turned to the old lady and said dangerously, shut your filthy mouth, otherwise you will be very sorry. You are a killer, the monotonous voice continued. What will you do? Kill me as you killed him? You, said the husband, and put his square-shaped hands around the old lady's neck and began to methodically choke her. Hey, said Sonia, getting up. Have you gone mad? Leave her alone. She made an attempt to get up, but was waved down by the old lady, who continued to splutter. Sonia got up and was immediately slapped down by the wife, who now looked like a death-stricken rabbit, with her face all white and pinched.
Okay, very good. All right, let's take a look here. Okay, so leave her alone. Okay, so let's remove that eh sound in between there. So instead of leave her, so it's leave her alone.
Leave her alone.
Yeah, and we can actually drop the H there if you want. So leave her. Leave her alone. Good, good. Next up is choke. Give me a good CH here instead of choke. Choke.
Choke her.
There you go. Good. And the last one here is you will be. Let's see here.
You will be. That was okay. The second part of you will be.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You will be very sorry. You will be very sorry.
You will be very sorry.
Okay. Very good. Yeah. That's a funny one because we typically say you'll be. You'll be very sorry. Okay, instead of you will be. But okay, very good, very good. All right, you guys, excellent work today with your pronunciations. Thank you for coming in. It was great having you here. I'm going to take a break until tonight. I'll be doing beginning and intermediate pronunciation, and I don't know if I'm allowed. I think I've kind of looked at it, but yes, I'll see you guys later tonight. Okay. All right, you guys. Thanks for coming in.
All right. Thank you, Chad.
Thank you very much, Chad. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.